Episode 50 fucking 1. Frustrated now. Because, like, I just did this episode 50. You know what I'm saying? I cannot do this in peace, man. Like, it's literally crazy. And I know you motherfuckers be cranking the switch up on it. Make them both act crazy. So they can distract me from doing these tapes. I'm still gonna fucking do it. You hear me? I'm still gonna say it. I'm still gonna carry this fucking torch. And you're not stopping me. I'm gonna speak these transients. I'm gonna get through. You motherfuckers hear me? Now, I'm gonna continue this shit. 50 caliber. This is part of the fucking retardation. What you think this gives off to people? Micro fucking waves. What you think the microwaves is hitting? Your brain. What you do to meat in the microwave or whatever you put in there, your processed bullshit. Basically, because your brain becomes processed bullshit and they microwave it. Slowly crank up the motherfucking switch. You got people like me in here, acidic as fuck. Child want to be disobedient. Not no disrespect to women, but girlfriend want to be insubordinate. Don't want to listen. Know what I'm trying to do. Know what my mission is. Gotta conflict with it. Guess what? I'm still gonna handle that. It's a shame when you gotta split atoms. Because you know the household is like what we call the nuclear household. Mother, father, children. It's sad when you gotta split atoms up in different rooms just so you can do your business and talk this noise. Let me tell you why. Household destruction. Household separation. Dumb down to the nation. This is how it fucking works. Death by design, inside out. Retardation by design, done inside out. Sabotage, household, whoever, done under the nose from the inside out. They don't call me Corvus for nothing. And guess what? No one actually is calling me that. I define myself as the crow. Smartest of all birds. Rare these motherfucking parts. You know that. Rare these fucking parts, man. Let me tell you, let's break down some more of this what we were talking about, ADD and shit, ADHD, brain malfunction, short circuiting of the mind spectrums. Want to talk about that? Want to talk about that? Let's talk about that. Listen, you're in the womb, you got water on your brain, you're just a fetus baby developing. Right? So what happens after that? You come out, you're goo goo gaga, jellyfish baby, can't walk, can't do anything, needy as hell, shitting yourself, peeing yourself, and that's just the way it is. Need a tit to suck on, need a bottle, need processed bullshit in a jar to be fed to, or whatever you get, you know, however it goes. See, it starts off from the mouth, man. In and out, man. So one side of a light hole is a black hole. What you put in your mouth, if it's some bullshit, bullshit's gonna come out your mouth, bullshit's gonna come out this brain, all that shit. That's what it boils down to, man. And everything's motherfucking synthetic and artificial from the time you're conceived. What the hell you think you're gonna be when you come out? You're gonna be artificial synthetic. You're not even real. You're beyond, you're corrupt beyond carbon 666, motherfucker. You're beyond retardation. How they say it? Filthy fucking retarded. Retarded beyond belief. You know what I'm saying? Really. Filthy fucking retarded. Retarded beyond belief. Man. So look, you're a baby, you come out, you're on water, your water's on your brain and developing in your brain. Brain ain't even really developing your baby. It's like, I don't know. It is what it is. That's like a complex development period of 9 months. And it's a miracle, you know, life, procreation. But when you're born watered down, it's like It's still at 7. You know, there's just a lot of confusion. I mean, how is a computer with water on it is not going to operate right? It's not going to know left from right, man. Which way did he go, George? That way. What? Naturally, being a space cadet, that'll frustrate anyone, right? Even if you were a space cadet or you were born back in the day. I speak for us all from both ranges of age groups, man. If anyone has any type of logic or perception, that will frustrate the hell out of you. If you have, or if anyone has a child, I'm pretty sure some of you have children, and it's like they're like gone, and you're trying to figure it out. It's a nutrition problem. It's a brain problem. It's this. It's all this. The shit that I discuss here. It's all that, man. Which way did he go, George? That way. Don't feel bad. It's frustrating, but see, when you know what it is and identify it, then there's no need for this. Sometimes it's need to be. You need to change nutrition. You see what I'm saying? Change nutrition. Get some time under tension for that kid. They say exercise stuns motherfucking kids' growth. Are you serious, man? Exercise promotes growth of the brain and the body. What fool fucking told you that? The fools that shared that information to us for ages and eons. Meanwhile, that's the degradation. I bet you back in the day, look, listen. That's why, listen. When you run it back, man was more big. We're 1/4 the man we used to be and woman we used to be. Alright? I'm speaking for the nation, man. Speaking for the human nation, the human spectrum. This is what I do. I break down and dissect them. Corvus, man. You know what it is. I do my chores, man. You know what my chore is? Self-teaching. If you are only educated at school, you are not much educated at all in my eyes. And you know where that's coming from? That's coming from the words of a student. That's who it's coming from, so contest me on that. I'm telling you that as a student. If you are only studious in school, you are not much educated to me at all. Excuse my slip of the tongue. I make mistakes. Okay? I'm not being cocky. I'm being truthful. And guess what? Anyone who has proper functioning of this feature of the brain, left side of the brain, shouts out to my homie, you would have a logical an agreement. And if you would analyze what I say and mathematically calculate that and the words and letters that I'm speaking when I just said that, you should agree. Because if you're in a disagreement with what I just said, if you are only taught at school, you are not much taught, then guess what that means? You know what that means. It means you contesting, you trying to make a profession. But I'll blow that shit down with Smith then Wesson. Cause I'll get to lesson teaching them. I'm just sharing my notes, baby. That's what I do. That's all I'm doing. I'm just sharing my notes. I'm sharing my my notions, my inner thoughts. I'm expressing myself via the speech craft. This is 51. 51 degrees, man. Warming it up a little bit. You know? Trying to turn up the Hertz value of the mind. Trying to raise that up. Practice your deep breathing abdominally. Remember, lower lobe, upper lobe. The lower lobe goes to the dantian. That's the oxygen distribution organ. The chi storing organ. Dantian. D-A-N T-I-A-N, I believe it's spelled. I can't. Don't quote me on that. That's Chinese, man. I don't speak Chinese. I speak English. And I speak German. Okay? Speak a little bit Spanish, little something. Little piquito. Yo hablo español piquito. I speak more German than I can Spanish. Especially Dutch. Okay? So, it's just speechcraft, man. 101. 102, whatever. I don't care what episode you want to call it, man. It's episode 51, 50 caliber with something heavy. But I'm telling you, man, this is sabotage by how Bugs Bunny say it's sabotagey. You know, we gotta twist it up. We gotta add some humor here. You know, send on cartoon, man. This program, man, it's programmed by design, sabotage by design, two-way. That's the true way to do somebody in under the nose, man. That's the two-way, true way to do them and screw them from conception. From conception, they messing up your perception. That's why it's like bears gotta cut in and make an interjection. Bust their head at the intersection. Look, I told you, it starts with this. Work your own craft. Get into it. I showed you how to do it. Second sight. Learn it. Learn it quick. When you learn second sight, guess what? You'll be able to pick out the peculiarities that are hidden in plain sight. That's what the fuck it's called second sight for. Third eye looking. Seeing past the bullshit that's right here in plain sight. You see, there ain't no hidden messages in my shit, man. This is the truth right here, man. I'm busting it down, man. It is what it is. What you see. Oh, what's that in between? Sine wave, motherfucker. Define it. What's this? Cell phone towers, radio towers, lines, power lines, ley lines, raping the EL of the earth, motherfucker. That's what I'm talking about. The fuck you mean? What's this, Crow? People glued to their devices. Demons growing within. Break them devices. Watch the demons come out of them early. Especially these conceived ones. These conceived ones that are all screwed up. Huh? Well, let me bust that diagram out. The conceived ones that are fucking destroyed from birth. So here you go. Two-way door, water, so much water, man. Anything's walking in and out of that. They waltzing in and waltzing out, man. It's an open candy store. Open shop, man. When you develop like that. You developed out cheer. And ooh. That's where it comes from, man. Here's your antenna recepting. Man, why you think, man, look, listen, I don't know about all the lies that I've been fed in life, but Samson and Delilah, think about that story. She cut his hair. Whoa. What was that? What's that? Sabotage from the inside, man. Your own bride. Sabotage. Samson the Mighty. Yeah. I'm just saying. We can compare and contrast things like that. I'm not getting into religion, man. I'm getting into the 100. 51.